Wednesday. Right? But I can do that, sure. Just do a login / who test. Sure, let's test it. Yeah, this isn't that dead. Look, this is hardcore right now. I'm not saying it's popping, but this is hardcore right now. In Stormwind. / who Stormwind. Obviously, 50 people. / who Elwyn Forest. 50 people. Am I on copium to think there's at least thousands of people playing? Am I still on copium, chat? Half these people just logged in? No, they didn't, man. Only Fangs. 1 guild member. 1 online.
Peace, friend. Goodbye.
Wow. F to OnlyFangs, guys. Damn. Honestly, bro, there's more people playing hardcore than I thought there would be. This is actually way more people than I thought there would be on hardcore. Straight up. I thought I would log in and just see an empty freaking server. Go do Westfall / who Westfall. 37 players in Westfall at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. That's not bad. That's more than I thought. It's actually not bad. Yeah. So this hardcore WoW pop, right, this is the amount of people raid logging at 60. Keep in mind how many people actually raid on hardcore versus just level and dick around. Mess around. Check Horde. Well, no one plays Horde on this realm, so that's fair. / who Darkshore. 30 people in Darkshore. / who Duskwood. 20 people in Duskwood. Guys, this might sound crazy. This might sound crazy. This might sound absolutely nuts. But when I started playing hardcore about a year ago, when there was no official realms, this is about the size of the server. It was a small community of people. And one of the things I really enjoyed with hardcore before it was mainstream was when you did / who Westfall, there's 34 people. When you do / who Duskwood, it's down to 30 or 21 people. When you do / who I'm trying to prove a point here. One sec. / who Badlands, there's 5 people. When you do / who Winter Spring, there's 4 people. The point that I'm trying to make is as you got higher level, the world feels empty. And in that sense, it's kind of cool on hardcore because everyone's dead. Like the low levels are popping and everyone's dead as you move forward. And when you get further in the world, it's kind of like you're alone on this mission that like no one else could get to. I don't know. I always thought that was cool when I first started playing hardcore. And then hardcore came out and everyone's these endgame zones are packed because everyone has like double crusader with epic items and full Besson slot because people are swiping. And then it's like, okay, the whole game mode is ruined. So that's why, in a nutshell, I'm really excited for self-found because it should fix all those problems. / who 59. Yeah, there's some people. All the mob tag streamers. Yeah, I mean, you can't blame them. It was the hot thing to do to get clicks and views. Of course people are gonna do it. Like, right? Looking back, it was, how do I say it? Like Soda Poppin said if he could do it all again, he would ban like mob tagging and all that. Like it kind of ruined the experience for everyone, right? But at that time, it made perfect sense. And of course people were gonna do it, right? So yeah, it's fine. Bro, look at these Giga Chat. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my. Oh! Oh my god, bro. Imagine being this guy right here. Of course you're gonna stay logged in all day with your freaking tier 3 in Stormwind City, flexing to the entire crowd that not only am I level 60 and got attuned and cleared things, but I also am like freaking half decked out in tier 3. Are you kidding me? Look at these chads. Oh my gosh, bro. These guys haven't gone outside yet since the hardcore launch. That's insane. Yo, but how many ears do you have? Yo, but how many, yeah. But how many ears do you have? So. That's what I thought. That's actually one guy on 4 accounts. Zara, stop playing SoD. It's too boring. Guys, is it time for a hardcore comeback? No, if I play hardcore, it's gonna be in self-found. We're gonna reignite hardcore and self-found if that's when that'll probably be the timing, man. No, it's gonna be SoD first. Speaking of, I don't know. I do miss hardcore a lot, man. I feel like hardcore is still my bread and butter, but there's a lot I want to do in SoD first. Anyway, thank you for linking this, Dynamite. That was like a 10-minute rant on whether or not this is true. Yeah, that actually seems to be pretty true. Yeah. What I already like about using Reddit over Discord is like this, for example, has 11 thumbs up. I already know this is going to be good content. What is this? Is this TikTok? Okay.
Player part 8.
Guys, he's freaking at it again. You got to be kidding me. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Not this again.
Is he doing a horde emblem?
I need to be the superhero everybody needs.
Is he doing the horde emblem in his chest?
No.
Horde superhero?
Yeah, and you know how Superman has the thing in his chest and everybody does? Well, it's time for me to do it to mine. We just gotta be very...
So he's gonna
I'll show you.
he's gonna shape the horde emblem on his chest. Oh yeah, what a giga chad.
Alright, we're ready for the big reveal.
You wanna see it?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Da 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 da! Boom, baby!
Wait, dude, get naked is on the wall. Nice, bro.
Should we show them what you helped me with?
Bro, I like how like she's filming it and she's so like, she's like, bro, yeah, that's my husband. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna need 4 of the hordes in the comments here.
For the horde, baby. Wait, what is he doing? Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you kidding me? This dude's pretty hairy. That's a hairy dude, man.
How's it look? It's a season, is it not? It's a season. 50 pounds down since the last time I did it. I look pretty good. Feel good.
Looking good, bro. Looking good.
Good gracious, ass is bodacious. Oh my goodness. Let's go, baby.
Horde player Giga Chat, dude. And this is why I play Horde. Or this is why. Oh, I don't play Horde. I play Horde on retail. Play Alliance on. Yeah, a bunch of noobs. Horde's a bunch of noobs. That's why I don't play Horde. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yo, guys, you want to know what a secret? You want to know a secret? Don't tell anyone. Please don't tell anyone this. I actually don't care that much about playing Horde or Alliance, but I'll constantly just say like for the Alliance, just to like make the Horde players mad. Or when I'm playing Horde, I'll say for the Horde to make the Alliance players mad, because I just like the PvP. I enjoy the fight. I enjoy the PvP aspect of the Alliance versus Horde. Just don't tell anyone, okay? Don't actually tell anyone. Yeah. Okay. For the Alliance. Okay. Yo, thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. Someone in our group was doing this yesterday.
Hello.
Okay, this is pretty cool.
Gamers. So, Lorvo's here with a PSA on subjugating other warlocks, otherwise known as the Alliance side warlocks. So I was earlier today in Arathi Basin, just doing some PvP, and I was in my demon form, and I got banished. I didn't know that could happen. This is the first time it happened to me, so I was kind of shook. But then I got out.
Bro, imagine you're this player and you have no control over your character at all. Like, you are just bashing your keyboard. There is nothing you can do. I wonder if Blizzard's actually not gonna fix this.
And a little bit later, I was on a boat, and another warlock messaged me asking me if I knew about subjugating other warlocks in their demon form. I thought they were just kidding. I thought that was a joke. I don't know what occurred there, but I decided to test out the theory. So I went and get me some soul shards real quick.
Wait, is this an Alliance Warlock and he's gonna put him in Undercity?
Got a whole bunch of them just in case things went haywire. And then I thought, what better way to test this than to go to Scarlet Monastery and bring a warlock into Undercity. There's plenty of them there right now. They're all sitting around doing summons, getting ready to do some dungeon grindings.
Bro, this guy's going back and forth.
There was a weird thing
one of the
that happened
elevators,
in
bro.
Undercity where the elevators weren't working. I
Oh,
don't
they weren't
know
working?
if
Okay.
it was a bug that was happening altogether, or if it was a bug that was just happening because I had the warlock subjugated with me, and he was a gnome warlock.
He's gonna go into the back.
So I'm not sure what happened there. It was kind of odd. Maybe there's some kind of thing that stops
Heartbeat break, yeah.
Alliance characters from taking those elevators. But anyway, I decided to just take him through the back way. And one thing to note here, no warlocks,
This isn't
no
the
other
back way,
gnomes
right?
were hurt during the making of this video. I just took one test subject to see what I could do with this, because
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's this way.
But it did. It was absolutely hilarious. I mean, I felt bad because this person just had to follow me this entire time.
Yeah, that's brutal.
If you don't know how Subjugate Demon works, it works for a full 5 minutes.
Wait, is it Subjugate Demon? I swear it's Enslave Demon. Is it Subjugate?
Did break earlier. If you saw in the video, he broke. It was probably about a minute left on the Subjugate Demon, so not a big deal.
It used to be
I was able to just
Enslave, now it's...
get off my
Oh,
mouth.
they changed the word. Oh,
subjugate
got
him
it, got
again,
it, got
which
it. Okay.
It's kind of busted. The guy who whispered me about it told me,
Got
like,
it.
yeah, he subjugated the demon, the Alliance Warlock, and he just held him for 10 minutes. Like, he lost the subjugate, re-subjugated, and the Warlock just eventually alt F4 and got
Bro,
him.
if I was this guy, I don't even think I'd be mad. I'm like, bro, I just got a personal escort to hang out with Lady Sylvanas. Hell yeah.
I don't know, but again, this was the only one that I did. I didn't want to do that over and over again because it seemed kind of rude. But again, I just thought best thing to do, bring him to Undercity and let him meet Sylvanas.
Yeah.
So brought him to Sylvanas, kneeled down by
That's
her and whatnot. I was
cool.
like, I brought you this offering, such and such, pointed at him. I was hoping I could get him to kneel, but obviously he couldn't do anything like that. This subjugate, the second subjugate seemed to last quite a while, but I wanted to see what would happen once he was no longer subjugated. It's kind of weird. I couldn't figure out a way to unsubjugate him, but he got unsubjugated and he got attacked. One time, real quick, and then nothing happened.
What?
And he just stood there.
Weird.
I assume now he was just one of us, you know?
Whoa.
He was now a horde member. Maybe he was an undead, but nobody knew. Nobody even noticed. None of the other horde players noticed that there was a gnome warlock just sitting in front of Sylvanas. I mean, not that he came by,
That's so
but
good,
he
bro.
was there. And then all of a sudden, he just dies. I guess whenever they did hit him, they hit him, but it took too long to understand what happened. So
Oh, he's
he just
actually
stood there
dead.
for a
It's
while
like
until
lag.
he died. Anyway, hopefully they patch this soon, because this is really busted. If people figure this out and start doing this, a lot of other players are going to get service now.
Wait, bro, hold on. Yo, chat. One's in the chat if they should fix this. Two's in the chat if they should just keep it like this. Like, just keep it. It's actually kind of cool, bro. Like, if someone goes demon form, you're just like, yo, you're mine now. Like, it's actually kind of cool. What's wrong with it? Yeah, like, what's like the big problem? It's actually kind of cool. I almost don't even mind it.
Attack totem. Attack totem. incoming. Breath incoming. Breath incoming. Breath incoming.
I was hoping to get that fucking shaman just snipe my goddamn loot for his Ellie set, but whatever. I got one piece here, the cloak, yeah. I lost the roll, then one of them, I think it was the Jude gave me it. Oh well. Alright, let's get a BFD going on the mage now.
Well met. We'll be at your back.
Oh, looks like I got a gnomer here.
Some. Go for.
Here's a quick Gnomergan raid guide. A Gnomer is tuned quite a bit harder than BFD, so you might need to know some of the mechanics for most of the encounters if you want to clear it week 1. So with that being said, let's dive right in. The first boss is named Grubbus, and he spawns after a few ad waves you have to deal with. During the ad waves, you'll also notice a green gas cloud moving around the room. This is just basically chasing players, and it should chase the player nearest to it, just like the molten lava totem from BFD. Don't get hit by this gas cloud as it will hurt you. Make sure to drag the Trog adds into the gas cloud because they will explode, killing the Trogs and getting rid of the gas cloud itself. And while this gas cloud is up, the whole raid will receive a pulsing AoE nature damage, and this will be important later on. On the boss himself, have the off tank pick up the Basilisk pet. This is basically because the pet will randomly deactivate. Aggro and randomly aggro on someone else, just taunt him back here and keep DPSing Grubbis. And gas clouds will keep spawning faster as time goes on, so it's a little bit of a DPS race. Make sure to keep dragging the adds into the gas cloud and don't let the gas cloud reach the boss or else it will enrage the boss. At 20%, the boss enrages anyways and starts hitting the tank for a ton of damage. Make sure to save some cooldowns for this because you'll also probably have multiple gas clouds doing a ton of AoE damage to the entire raid. You can also utilize AoE heals, and having a Shadow Priest could make this raid a lot easier with Vampiric Embrace, but I suggest using a Nature Protection Potion to burn the boss down. After you've defeated the boss himself, you still have to beat his pet Chomper, so just know you're not done with the fight completely yet. Viscous Fallout. Make sure you tank the boss away from these little bracers you see on the ground. These are called desiccated fallouts, so just drag the boss as far away from these as you can, because the boss will spawn 3 irradiated goos. And these 3 goos will move directly towards those bindings on the ground. If they reach those bindings, they will spawn an ad that you have to deal with. So you can CC and slow these goos and burn them down whenever they spawn. The boss himself will actually spawn a poison cloud underneath him. It's a little bit hard to see, like the visual isn't super clear, but just make sure you're continuously dragging the boss away from that whenever it spawns. Crowd Pummeler is probably the first challenge for most groups and most pugs, because there's a lot of self-responsibility going on here. The boss will throw out 2 cogwheels that spin around the room. If they hit you, they knock you back, and they can actually continue knocking you back to literally knock you off the platform. And if this happens, you just fall down and die. Be aware, anyone that actually dies this way will have their corpse put in the front of the room, so you can battle res them or they can use soul stones, but just know if you fall off the platform, you're out. As you continue DPSing the boss, eventually he will spawn 2 more of these wheels, so you'll have 4 of them to watch out for. But the real major mechanic you need to watch out for is his frontal. This frontal is called Nomergan Smash, and you'll notice the boss have like a lightning animation on top of him. And if you're hit by this cast, you will be one-shot because it will knock you off of the platform and you will die. The way to dodge this is to look at the boss's feet. And we do this because it's a lot easier to notice the direction the boss is facing. It actually can be a little bit confusing with his animations if you're looking at his hands or anything like that. Just look at the boss's feet. Trust me, it'll be way easier for you. Now that you're dodging those mechanics, at 25% the boss will start casting another ability called Claw. This is where he will randomly target one member in the raid and then charge at that member. Once he reaches you, he will do a ton of damage and pick you up in his hand, kind of like flailing you around as if you were his main weapon. This person needs to be topped off on HP and expect a ton of healing to make sure that they don't die. Or you can do things to avoid this completely. You can actually blink the charge. You can ice block the charge. I think you can feign death and vanish the charge. So just be aware, you're gonna wanna try to mitigate this as much as possible, and then the boss is down. The Electrocutioner in true form will put positive and negative charges throughout the raid. Make sure to tank him against the wall, and if you get the negative charge, just run away from the raid. You'll notice this because it's a huge circle lightning animation around the player that has it, and if it's on the tank, just make sure everyone else is outside of the range of that circle. The main mechanic is dealing with the chain lightning. This will target the furthest player away from the boss himself, and then that will chain to the 2 closest members next to that furthest player. And once you're hit by this, you will receive a debuff. That means if you get hit by this again while you have that debuff, you will get one shot. Basically, what you want to do is have 2 ranged groups just standing out of 3 people. When one of them gets hit by the chain lightning, then the other ranged group takes a step back and that ranged group takes a step forward. Realistically, to do the most damage, you would actually have one ranged group just stand still the whole time and then a healer group that moves forward and back to make sure that the other ranged group is targeted. If you don't have 6 ranged players, you can use melee to stand closer to the person that is getting targeted by the chain lightning. Of course, again, that is on the furthest player away from the boss. And if any of the players that are supposed to soak get targeted by the negative charge, just have them move out of the group and send someone else to go soak. The mechanical menagerie is 4 bosses all at once, and all of these are like engineering summon trinket items like the explosive sheep or mechanical dragonling. But just know you need to down these all at the same time or near the same time, or else they will repair themselves and come back to life with extra HP. The sheep can be kited the entire time. Just have range deal damage to it because it does a pulsing AoE stun. Then you're going to want 2 tanks for the other mobs. An off tank taking the mechanical dragon mob and the main tank taking the squirrel and the battle chicken. The dragonling will randomly do a frontal cone fire blast. Make sure that the raid does not get hit by that. But I would keep the dragonling close to the other one so it can take a little bit of cleave damage. Now the squirrel will randomly do AoE damage to the raid, and the battle chicken will lay eggs. You just want to burn those eggs down right away to keep things easy. The battle chicken also will get a battle squawk up, which basically is a bloodlust on all of the ads. Just get ready to use cooldowns whenever that's up. If your healers or casters are struggling with mana at all, you'll notice these red buttons by the vents all around the room. If you click that button, you get back a ton of mana, but you're also hit for like 670 damage. So be aware you're trading HP for mana, but it definitely can keep you topped up and it can help the healers significantly. Once you down them all at the same time, make sure to loot them and then move away from the middle of the room, because the last boss will spawn right here and there's like no warning and no delay, so he will womp you if you're just still standing there. This last boss is Mecha Gear Thermoplug, and it's a 4-phase encounter where the first 3 phases are going to be 1 fire, ice in the second phase, and then nature or poison in the third phase, and the last phase is like Voltron, where all the Zoids come together and form a mega mech. Each of the first 3 phases will transition at 50% on the boss, so just know you don't need to burn it entirely. During each phase, there will be bombs that spawn from the vents around the room, and when these vents are open, you can just close them by clicking that button we were talking about earlier. Have mobile range classes, the best ones would be mages, be ready to blink to these vents and press the button. If you're fast enough, you can even close the vents before any bombs spawn, but usually it'll be 1 to 2. You can CC or slow these and then just burn them down. They have something like less than 300 HP, so 1 attack should take it out. In the first phase, tank the boss towards the entrance of the room and on one of these sides. When he starts casting the flamethrower, you're going to want to start kiting him to the other side. This is because if you get hit by the flame damage here, you will get a stacking debuff that does more and more damage to you. So your tank could take a ton of damage if they have too many stacks. You can also have an off-tank taunt or even a hunter pet taunt to reset the stacks. They only actually last on you for 15 seconds. Remember to deal with the fire bombs that are spawning and get ready for phase 2. Phase 2 will be the frost phase. The boss will pulse an AoE frost damage that actually stacks up and will slow everyone in the raid for each stack they have. This is dispellable because it is a magic debuff, and you can also completely ignore this mechanic if you just use free action potions. Each stack on the raid will actually increase the boss's damage to the tank whenever he hits them with his tank buster mechanic, Super Cooled Smash. So make sure that you do not have a lot of stacks on the raid or else the tank will get one shot. And either way, this still will hit the tank for a ton of damage, so be ready to heal. Make sure the range deal with the frost bombs and get ready for phase 3. Phase 3 is the phase that most guilds were super stuck on because the main mechanic is the boss will cast an AoE damage channel that will literally wipe the raid. All you need to do here is interrupt. But this does not have a cast bar, so just be aware of when it's happening. Make sure somebody kicks or you cast counterspell. This phase is actually probably the easiest because of that, so make sure you're dealing with the bombs and get ready for phase 4, the Voltron phase. In the final phase, the boss has all of the mechanics you dealt with earlier. That means you still need to kite the boss, you also need to dispel the magic debuff or use a free action potion, and you need to kick that AoE damage ability that's doing the poison damage to wipe your raid. In this phase, you also will have to deal with bombs of every single element. These will spawn one after another from the same vents, so if you close the vents quickly, you won't have to deal with too much. And since this is the final phase, you actually do need to bring the Mechazoid down to 0 HP, so be ready to burn it all the way down. Once you have defeated this in true gnomish fashion, the actual boss Mecha Gear will jump out of his mech and you just need to burn him down. He doesn't really do anything. He's very easy to defeat. So once you've actually downed the major boss, then just burn him. And congratulations, you have now cleared Gnomergan in phase 2 of Season of Discovery. I hope everybody gets all the loot they're looking for because the drops seem to be just phenomenal right now. Maybe there's better drop rates than we had in phase 1, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Of course, if you like this guide or want more things Season of Discovery, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Shockwave. I can't drink anymore.
Fuck yes, we got the dagger. Let's fucking go. 97, the other guy rolled 43. I'm getting that. There's no way someone beats that roll.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. spell isn't working. I'm out of range. Still yourself.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Shockwave.
I'm out of room.
Knocking back. Run out. Knocking back. Knocking back. Knocking back. Knocking back. Run out. Knocking back. Run out. Run out. Run out. Looking back. Run out. Knocking back. Run out. Knocking back.
These are like engineering summon trinket items like the explosive sheep or mechanical dragonling. But just know you need to down these all at the same time or near the same time, or else they will repair themselves and come back to life with extra HP. The sheep can be kited the entire time. Just have range deal damage to it because it does a pulsing AoE stun. Then you're gonna want 2 tanks for the other mobs. An off tank taking the mechanical dragon mob and the main tank taking the squirrel and the battle chicken. The dragonling will randomly do a frontal cone fire blast. Make sure that the raid does not get hit by that. But I would keep the dragonling close to the other one so it can take a little bit of cleave damage. Now the squirrel will randomly do AoE damage to the raid, and the battle chicken will lay eggs. You just want to burn those eggs down right away to keep things easy. The battle chicken also will get a battle squawk up, which basically is a bloodlust on all of the ads. Just get ready to use cooldowns whenever that's up. If your healers or casters are struggling with mana at all, you'll notice these red buttons by the vents all around the room. If you click that button, you get back a ton of mana, but you're also hit for like 670 damage. So be aware you're trading HP for mana, but it definitely can keep you topped up and it can help the healers significantly. Once you down them all at the same time, make sure to loot them and then move away from the middle of the room, because the last boss will spawn right here and there's like no warning and no delay, so he will womp you if you're just still standing there. This last boss is Mecha Gear Thermoplug. is 4 bosses all at once, and all of these are like engineering summon trinket items like the explosive sheep or mechanical dragonling. But just know you need to down these all at the same time or near the same time, or else they will repair themselves and come back to life with extra HP. The sheep can be kited the entire time. Just have range deal damage to it because it does a pulsing AoE stun. Then you're going to want 2 tanks for the other mobs, an off tank taking the mechanical dragon mob and the main tank taking the squirrel and the battle chicken. The dragonling will randomly do a frontal cone fire blast. Make sure that the raid does not get hit by that, but I would keep the dragonling close to the other one so it can take a little bit of cleave damage. Now the squirrel will randomly do AoE damage to the raid, and the battle chicken will lay eggs. You just want to burn those eggs down right away to keep things easy. The battle chicken also will get a battle squawk up, which basically is a bloodlust on all of the ads. Just get ready to use cooldowns whenever that's up. If your healers or casters are struggling with mana at all, you'll notice these red buttons by the vents all around the room. If you click that button, you get back a ton of mana, but you're also hit for like 670 damage. So be aware you're trading HP for mana, but it definitely can keep you topped up and it can help the healers significantly. Once you down them all at the same time, make sure to loot them and then move away from the middle of the room, because the last boss will spawn right here and there's like no warning and no delay, so he will womp you if you're just still standing there. This last boss is Mecha Gear Thermoplug, and it's a 4-phase encounter where the first 3 phases are going to be 1 fire, ice in the second phase, and then nature or poison in the third phase, and the last phase is like Voltron, where all the Zoids come together and form a mega mech. Each of the first 3 phases will transition at 50% on the boss, so just know you don't need to burn it entirely. During each phase, there will be bombs that spawn from the vents around the room, and when these vents are open, you can just close them by clicking that button we were talking about earlier. Have mobile range classes, the best ones would be mages, be ready to blink to these vents and press the button. If you're fast enough, you can even close the vents before any bombs spawn, but usually it'll be 1 to 2. You can CC or slow these and then just burn them down. They have something like less than 300 HP, so 1 attack should take it out. In the first phase, tank the boss towards the entrance of the room and on one of these sides. When he starts casting the flamethrower, you're going to want to start kiting him to the other side. This is because if you get hit by the flame damage here, you will get a stacking debuff that does more and more damage to you. So your tank could take a ton of damage if they have too many stacks. You can also have an off-tank taunt or even a hunter pet taunt to reset the stacks. They only actually last on you for 15 seconds. Remember to deal with the fire bombs that are spawning and get ready for phase 2. Phase 2 will be the frost phase. The boss will pulse an AoE frost damage that actually stacks up and will slow everyone in the raid for each stack they have. This is dispellable because it is a magic debuff, and you can also completely ignore this mechanic if you just use free action potions. Each stack on the raid will actually increase the boss's damage to the tank whenever he hits them with his tank buster mechanic, super cooled smash. So make sure that you do not have a lot of stacks on the raid, or else the tank will get one shot. And either way, this still will hit the tank for a ton of damage, so be ready to heal. Make sure the range deal with the frost bombs and get ready for phase 3. Phase 3 is the phase that most guilds were super stuck on, because the main mechanic is the boss will cast an AoE damage channel that will literally wipe the raid. All you need to do here is interrupt. But this does not have a cast bar, so just be aware of when it's happening. Make sure somebody kicks or you cast counterspell. This phase is actually probably the easiest because of that, so make sure you're dealing with the bombs and get ready for phase 4, the Voltron phase. In the final phase, the boss has all of the mechanics you dealt with earlier. That means you still need to kite the boss, you also need to dispel the magic debuff or use a free action potion, and you need to kick that AoE damage ability that's doing the poison damage to wipe your raid. In this phase, you also will have to deal with bombs of every single element. These will spawn one after another from the same vents, so if you close the vents quickly, you won't have to deal with too much. And since this is the final phase, you actually do need to bring the Mechazoid down to 0 HP, so be ready to burn it all the way down. Once you have defeated this in true gnomish fashion, the actual boss Mecha Gear will jump out of his mech and you just need to burn him down. He doesn't really do anything. He's very easy to defeat. So once you've actually downed the major boss, then just burn him. And congratulations, you have now cleared Gnomergan in phase 2 of Season of Discovery. I hope everybody gets all the loot they're looking for, because the drops seem to be just phenomenal right now. Maybe there's better drop rates than we had in phase 1, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Of course, if you like this guide or want more things Season of Discovery, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one. 4 bosses all at once, and all of these are like engineering summon trinket items like the explosive sheep or mechanical dragonling. But just know you need to down these all at the same time or near the same time, or else they will repair themselves and come back to life with extra HP. The sheep can be kited the entire time. Just have range deal damage to it because it does a pulsing AoE stun. Then you're gonna want 2 tanks for the other mobs, an off tank taking the mechanical dragon mob and the main tank taking the squirrel and the battle chicken. The dragonling will randomly do a frontal cone fire blast. Make sure that the raid does not get hit by that, but I would keep the dragonling close to the other one so it can take a little bit of cleave damage. Now the squirrel will randomly do AoE damage to the raid, and the battle chicken will lay eggs. You just want to burn those eggs down right away to keep things easy. The battle chicken also will get a battle squawk up, which basically is a bloodlust on all of the ads. Just get ready to use cooldowns whenever that's up. If your healers or casters are struggling with mana at all, you'll notice these red buttons by the vents all around the room. If you click that button, you get back a ton of mana, but you're also hit for like 670 damage. So be aware you're trading HP for mana, but it definitely can keep you topped up and it can help the healers significantly. Once you down them all at the same time, make sure to loot them and then move away from the middle of the room, because the last boss will spawn right here and there's like no warning and no delay, so he will womp you if you are just still standing there. This last boss is Mecha Gear Thermoplug, and it's a
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop attacking. Weapon coming. Breath incoming. Stop attacking. Breath incoming.
recharging.
Oh, I'm not muted. But yeah, look at that shit. Ugh. So fucking good. Finally getting an epic weapon for like one-hand melee. Now I got two good weapons. I got that, and then I could bust up the pipe. My offhand. Hell yeah. Be pumping out a bit.
I'm out of ring, but it's still recharging. Still far away.
Stop attacking. Breath incoming.
Yeah, I know. My god, these guys are just not healing me. What the fuck? They're letting me die.
Breath incoming.
I'm gonna walk away from that sheep. Whoops. There's a power word barrier. I'm gonna get it. Reduces damage by like 25%. I play a freeze, so I know. Oh, I'm gonna get away from the sheep.
Stop attacking.
Get that.
Breath incoming.
Oh, where's the breath? Oh, okay. Popping mana pod. Oh, get this egg. Oops. Oh my god.
Breath incoming.
Is this? Oh, fuck. Got hit by that breath. Fire damage. Yay. Oh Aw.
Stop attacking.
Stop running! Stop running! Okay. Running does not help. I literally have to fucking chase your stupid ass every single time, but okay. I don't know if it's like a heal diff. Like, I'm holding my threat on the two mobs. I just need like a healer to keep my ass up. Stop attacking sheep when DBM tells you to. DBM straight up says it does reflect. When that happens, you range swap to melee adds. Dude, these guys like raid this without DBM, like, oh my god. It's a heal problem, 100%. Yeah, last pull the rogue tank was losing health slowly. I don't think he got a heal for the full... Yeah, because apparently range are like attacking the sheep when the sheep is doing reflect damage. So the ranger just they're killing themselves, and healers have to like top up the raid why they're not able to keep just heals on the tanks, basically, is what happened there, I believe. Because the priest, like, the DBM is like, hey, stop attacking the priest. It doesn't say exactly, I mean, the sheep, but it's like the same, like, numbers and shit as the sheep's boss name. So it's like, he's the one that does the reflect, and range are still attacking it. So healers have to top up the range, and while that's happening, I'm like, me and the rogue tank are just hella going low there. So DPS just need to know to like fucking use their DBM basically. Be a lot helpful if we're all in Discord, but no. People are just damn shy. Right, this is like almost the last of my shit in terms of DPS buffs. I don't think we have a resto druid though, that's the thing. I think it's like, yeah, it's a mage heal, and I thought we agreed on both mages to heal. It's just the mage and like priest that are healing here.
incoming. Stop attacking. Breath incoming. Breath incoming.
I'm out of room.
Breath incoming.
Healers are not like them. I don't know how they're letting me die. They're not him, right? Yeah. Okay, that guy's dead. Still, like they had mana.
Stop attacking.
What the fuck?
Breath incoming.
Check the healing dome. Can inform you that rested druids are brutal. Are you lagging or just the stream or my internet? I'm actually lagging. Like it lagged there for like. It lagged for like 5 seconds or a couple of seconds at least there on my end. So it wasn't just your internet or the stream. Can we get a third hills? The other mage ain't healing, he will go, like, leave. I mean, we've got... Wait, how is the rogue have healing? Oh. Because, 2 healers just ain't cutting it. I don't know, like, or is range still fucking killing themselves here? Like, we've gotten them all pretty low to like 30% each or something like that, but it's like, we need people to be like on top of shit here. Like, the tank shouldn't be dying. Like, I'm doing everything I can. I've got stone skin and everything, like, I shouldn't be dying. Healer should be like keeping me alive type of deal.
Interesting. All right then.
Apparently just power word shield? No, that can't be right. Heal, circle of healing. I don't think we need circle of healing. Maybe he should probably be going penance. Ah, fuck, someone left. Are we done here? One dude just left. That was one of the priests. That was like the DPS priests. And he was top damage too. Ah, fuck. That guy was DPS, top DPS. Priests. Wait, he did use penance? I thought he didn't. Like, overall, no, this guy has not casted penance a single time this entire raid. I don't know why. Do they actually need AoE healing, or because that shares the same rune slot with penance? I play a priest. God damn it! Is this gonna be another 4 to 6 locket? I mean, I'm happy I got the dagger. It's a win, but goddamn, I would have liked to clear 6 out of 6 at least on the first couple of weeks. God damn it. I don't know. Are we finding another person? Because that was like our top DPS, kind of, like that Shadow Priest. We have 2 healers that just aren't healing. I don't know. One of the other mages said they're not doing shit, so. Or none of the mages are healing. Wait, what? No, wait. Who is all healing here? Or no, not overhealing. Okay, Cow. So maybe the other mage needs to grab like regen or some shit, because we clearly need some more healing being done here. It's not really a DPS issue at this point. Although I'm not the raid leader, or I'd be making these callouts here. But I've got like a few more things here to like tank with, and then I'm out of consumes. I didn't expect us to wipe this much time, so I was kind of expecting like one-shots. I'd assume we'd like figure out the last boss and then boon on it once we've got it down. Alright, he's looking for a replacement. Okay, okay. But at least it was a win here. We got the fucking epic dagger. Toxic room. I didn't even know this is on the loot table. I was looking up loot and I didn't see this anywhere on there. Yeah, prayer of mending. Yeah, I don't know. I think Palm would be better on here because, like, there's not really much AoE damage going out, right? Like, besides, like, the flame, which is avoidable 100%. Like, I stood in it once, maybe once or twice, but, like, most of the times, like, the rogue tank has this guy in such a way that it's not going to hit the raid, so it's like I don't have to exactly worry, but I'm always, like, looking at the position to see if I have to move the mobs to, like, dodge that shit. Like, that's, like, the only AoE, and then, like, if range are killing themselves on like the sheep, they shouldn't be. That like this is all unavoidable or avoidable. I mean, like raid damage. A lot of the healing should just be going on tanks. Yeah, I don't see us honing in their deepest for the last 2 bosses. I personally don't think we can clear last bosses. This one guy has a level head. I mean, I'm with him, but also I'm also with the let's find another person. Who drops the pristine G7? What's this guy talking about? Go heal floods, because I only have regen as spell. If I use mass regen, it's a true, I mean, are you not, like, arcane? Should be arcane if you're healing, yeah? One guy is arcane. He's telling the hunter to heal? Go heal floods, because I only have a regen. And then the raid leader's like, no, I'm going to look for a DPS. There's like some people just not agreeing on what we need to do here. I mean, I suggested both mages bust out heal. I don't know if like the other guy is like fire. Are they? They're both arcane, so like they could clearly just go. Oh, we got someone. Hey, thanks for the subscription. It doesn't show on my OBS, but I heard the noise. I don't know if like it's. you subscribe, that shows up, and then like the noise happens like 1 or 2 minutes later. But thank you. This guy's the loot master now? Why is that? Is he the hunter's buddy? All I know is I'm doing my job. I gotta pick up these two fuckers. Healer's just gotta keep me up. Rogue gets the big, or gets the dragonling, and then range kill this guy primarily, and don't fucking kill themselves on the reflect. Like, it's not that hard. I mean, we've got a replacement. I don't know. I thought we were looking for a healer replacement, but I mean, rogues. I mean, that's a rogue tank. I don't know how rogues do on the DPS as DPS rogues. We just literally lost like one of the top DPS, like our Shadow Priest, so we have a lot less damage now. But I thought like the first Gnomeregan kill, there was a priest that was like top healing and damage. Like, did this guy not have Vampiric Embrace or some shit like that? Like, I think maybe that's, I'm not seeing, I don't know if that does damage as well, but like, I'm pretty sure it like does healing and gives mana back or some shit like that. You guys can do the run back. I'm chilling. What's up, William? You want to see the talents? It's all in enhance. We got shield spec, thundering strikes, two-handed axes and maces. Honestly, could just not get that because two-handed kind of sucks ass. You could put that like in, I don't know, like enhancing totems or improved weapon or toughness. Toughness sucks ass though. That would be the one I say don't get. 5 out of 5 flurry, 5 out of 5 anticipation, 3 to 3 elemental weapons, parry, weapon mastery, and storm strike. Everything in enhancement, basically. I thought about prayer amending. Okay, yeah, the full lootable ain't out yet, right? But there are silent, like, in terms of loot table, I can't see it. Like, they haven't updated the add-on. Like, I still only see Black Fathom, no Gnomer. So I don't know about all the loot that drops yet. I didn't even know that dagger was a thing, but now I do. I know there's a shield that drops on that same boss, but I let a resto shaman have it. That the same for 2H PvP? For 2H PvP, if you're not going to use a shield at all, or like swap to like a one-hander or shield, you could take out shield spec and go ancestral knowledge for two-handed PvP. And like the dodge ain't going to help you against casters in PvP, but I mean, those are the main dangers here. I mean, you could dodge hunter attacks, kinda. I don't know if hunters are also one of the big problems for people, but probably maybe if you're a PvPing, swap shield spec talents into ancestral knowledge, and then anticipation into like improved ghost wolf, I guess, for a 1-second ghost wolf, and then like either improved weapon totems or enhancing totems. You could opt for toughness, but like that's like even a shit talent for just tanking. It's probably shit for PvP too, but I mean, like, wherever you want to put them, I wouldn't recommend lightning shields or guardian totems, honestly, but it's on you at that point. Most of like what I have, you'd probably also use for two-handed PvP spec. If this group can just get 5 bosses, I'd be happy with it. Say I'm 5 out of 6 instead of 4 out of 6. 1 extra boss. This last boss looks challenging, but I mean, I've got plenty of FAPs for it. Looks like everyone's saving their boon for last boss, so I'm saving mine too. I'm not gonna use it here because I don't know if we've got this yet. Jesus. I'd say don't soul stack me. Good enough. I'd say Soulstone our rogue tank because I'm more tankier than him. I've got a shield and mail armor. Even though I'm like tanky. Oh, okay, it's on me. Okay. Wait, did we rebuff? Ooh. Popping that. I didn't give myself everything. God damn it. Hold on. Get it over that.
Stop attacking.
See if anyone kills himself or they're smartened up. That's not gonna hit us. God. I am low. More damage on the scroll. Is that on us? Okay.
Stop attacking.
Shit, I'm sorry, dude.
Breath incoming.
I don't see the. I mean, like, this is like 100% a healer issue, is it not? I'm just getting destroyed here. And then I got high. And then I got high. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. I was gonna go to church, but then I got high. Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm out of like my shit now. Like I've just got like stam buffs at this point, so people gotta figure their shit out. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing my job. I don't think I'm failing the group. I'm the main tank. I'm taking 2 of these ads. Like I need more heals. I don't know. That's why I don't really trust mage heals in the raid. I don't know. Are we still killing ourselves to the sheep, or have range learned to stop when reflecting? If that's happening, healers are focusing raid heals and not so much tank heals. If anything, I'd suggest a third healer. Like I said earlier, I don't know why people aren't doing this. Like, we're having definitely a healer issue here. If the tanks are dying, like, it's not like, what can I do more better as a tank? I've already got them hitting me, like, I need more healing. Well, we're like really good on DPS, it looks like. Everyone's like doing like over 150 DPS. Yeah, like we're pumping. We're just lacking heals here, honestly. Like if one of the mages could just go like mage heal spec, that would be so fucking good. I've been asking that the last few polls, but they just don't wanna. I mean, I get it, like they're popping the fuck off. I mean, the one guy was saying you need to heal, but it's like, sure, whenever I get Maelstrom, I can instant heal myself, but that's not gonna change much. Right, we're only on our like healing, I mean stamina consumables now, so no more DPS shit. Could have bought more, but I don't want to waste so much gold. Oh shit, there's like a thing here? Oh shit. Lesser stone shields. That could come in very much handy here. This would definitely help if I had stone shield potions. 1,000. Like, that would make a big difference in me surviving, honestly. Did we? Okay. I could pre-pop this, like, as we're pulling type of deal. For 1.5 minutes. But I think it goes on a 2-minute cooldown, yeah? Is Goomer here? Okay, let's go. Shit, I used the wrong potion. I used a mana pot. God damn it. Is that on us? Well, let me get that off you. Stop running.
Stop attacking.
You're killing yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay. Well, I don't. I know it's not a me problem. Like, I have all my pre-bis. Like, healers gotta heal, man. Like, am I dual wielding? Do I? Yeah, I do have a shield on. Like, what the hell?
Breath incoming.
This can't be me. Do I have a shield? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I got way up right there. Like, this is not a me problem. I swear. Well, the raid leader agrees with me. He just whispered me. He's like, it's totally a healer problem. He's like, you're a grade A tank. But, yeah. Yeah, call that priest, though. I mean, the mage barely did anything else. But, yeah. Dude shouldn't be even running circles of healing. He should be penance. I play a priest and I see this ain't like AoE damage, so he should have been penance to easily keep me up. Oh yeah, the one guy lost the locket. Well. Well, the raid leader agrees with me at least. He called it, but he was like, yeah, our fucking priest is shit. Like, sure he has high healing here, but it's like that, we don't like need that. It's better than the mage, but like if he had penance, none of us are dying type of deal. It like costs no. It's like super mana efficient to be running penance. I don't know. I don't feel like telling people how to play their class, and like whispers like maybe you should change the rune, because last time I did that with a warlock, he got really mad and offended that I was telling him how to play it. He was like, use chain lightning. I was like, I don't get that till like level 32, my guy. This is in phase 1. I mean, I at least got a goddamn dagger, and the raid lead said I was like a grade A tank. He said I'm like really good. It's not my fault. Like, healers are donkey. I knew it. It's not a me problem. It's like the healers suck donkey cock. Like, it's really easy. Like, most people know enough about priest that like, you probably should be running penance on that fight. It's like tank damage there. You could maybe prayer of mending, and like prayer mending is a different rune, but circle of healing takes the spot of penance. So yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I still gotta do BFD and everything on my, like, mage and my other shaman, so maybe I'll do that, but I'm gonna take a quick break here. And it's been at, like, a good 3 hours and 19 minutes of streaming. Like, I was doing BFD on the priest, and I don't think I got to do it on the mage. Like, I saw this advert for Nomer, so I was like, I'm taking it. But yeah, 4 out of 6 again. But I mean, we got a fucking epic dagger. That shit is bad fucking ass. I will take it for the 4 out of 6. But yeah, I know it's not a me problem. I can definitely get 5 out of 6 if we just had some competent healers, you know, can do their job. But yeah, calling it a stream here. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, then oh yeah. You said that a while back. Anyways, I'm Odie. Like like the German car manufacturer. I'm Audi. Yeah. Shitty dad joke. I'm a